Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And I hit, I believe, rank 10 is where I left off. Because we were having difficulties on stream, so off stream we hit rank 10, no problem. And now we're going to go back to deck roulette. We're not streaming right now, so this is going to be a YouTube exclusive video. And I don't really want to play any one particular deck because right now I'm finding decks to be kind of repetitive, unfortunately. So we're just going to do deck roulette. We've got 18 decks lined up. And for those of you who don't understand how the system works, I spin this wheel, it randomly chooses a number, and that number correlates to a deck, these being the first 9, and these being the rest. It landed on 16, so this would be 18, 17, 16, so I guess we're going to play some Tempo Rogue. Probably not exactly the deck you want to see, granted how popular this particular Rogue deck is at the moment, but we've got plenty of good stuff, and also, it's actually pretty interesting that Tempo Rogue now is showing back up on ladder after like this long into a meta, right? Like normally all of the decks are kind of like tested in the first couple weeks and then some solidify, but at least they're like you see play with them. But this particular deck almost saw no play at the beginning, and then all of a sudden within 2 weeks it has dominated itself on ladder and definitely put itself on the map. And it's one of the decks that we've actually played a couple months ago. We actually had a Tempo Rogue deck, very similar in regards to the list and everything like that, which is pretty cool. So nothing too crazy here. Obviously Prince on 2 is a great thing. This is the first time playing the deck, so playing Prince on 2 is definitely going to be great. So Prince on 2, and then we play the Shaku, and then we play the Zero, and then like on turn 5 is going to be like a 2-drop and a 3, or like a hero power and a 3. So we're definitely chilling. We are definitely chilling right now. Hits me with the whale plane. I don't actually know if it's worth keeping the shadow steps in this deck. I'm assuming so, but I don't know. Seems like one of those things. Definitely gonna go for the board here. Against Zoo, the board is the most important thing. We could have gone Shaku, so we could have gone like SI next turn, which was probably a pretty good play, but I figured having a 4-drop or the opportunity to play a Shaku and another 1-drop was perfectly okay. Plus we cleared the board then and didn't actually have to take any more damage than necessary. That's fine. I don't really care about that too much. So we can go like Shaku Cold Blood. Or we could just play Zero. We always know this trade's here. So between Zero or Shaku, the problem with Zero, well, there's actually no big problem with Zero, but Shaku, we float mana. So I guess Zero is key. Gives us a card, has 3 attack, which means we're going to be able to SI. Well, like this trade's here, and then we SI it down, right? Give a friendly minion stealth, not the best. We want one that either gives damage to a minion, or adds attack to it. Those are really good. Shadowcaster. Well, giving stealth doesn't do too much. Ooh, sorry about that. Shadowcasting Zero. I don't know about that. It's a lot of value, but... I don't really see a spectacular play here. I guess it works. Played it because it's a 5-mana 5/5. It's a big creature. We didn't really have any active plays to kill anything. It's not like we could have SI'd and killed something extra. It's not like we can kill that 3/5 at the moment. I value the 1/1s pretty well because we could rip a giant Edwin. Vile Spine Slayer is also an option. So having 1/1s in the hand from the potions aren't bad. This is a pretty bad Warlock spell to grab. We could have grabbed any form of AoE, which they have a lot of. So like cards like Shadow Flame, Hellfire, Defile, Twisting Nether. You name it, Warlock has it. Oh my god. So there's the Slayer. This is where we take the board back if we're not dead to a Doom Guard. I'm actually thinking about a Defender Vargas in this deck, but I'm not sure yet. Do we ever overdraw? Nah, we're chilling. Yeah, it's all gonna. This game's gonna come down to like Doom Guard or Leroy or Soulfire.
That was a mistake.
Man, we got some of the word. We got return, stealth, return. We didn't get any of the 2 damage ones or any of the increased attack ones, which kind of really sucks here. I guess we have the draw a card. We have the we have the return, but I don't want to invest that much. And when this needs to die, so this always trades here. I guess this always trades here. I guess we want to draw, right? There's nothing else that we're gonna do. Shadow Step, another one. That goes there. This comes down. This would cost 1 if I played it, so I can't even Shadow Step it back. I guess there was a way to clear the whole board off there. Was Shadow Stepping the SI back the right choice? We'll have to see. I know he doesn't have any board clear in the deck besides like Abyssal Enforcer. Yep, we should have killed it because of Bone Mare. That fucked us. So, Shadow Stepping and not drawing was the much better play. Well, we always have to get through there. We could trade through it, or we could just casually get through it with the Slayer. Still dead to the, definitely dead to a Doom Guard. Unless we pick up something juicy here. That doesn't change anything. We could Shadow Step that again. We could Cold Blood and trade there. So this would cost 2 less, putting this at 3. This would be 4. That leaves us at 1. There's no There's really no reason. So we win next turn, but he has Doom Guard. He has Doom Guard every time. Or Leroy, but most likely Doom Guard. I didn't pay attention, but it looked like it was off the top. So if we would have killed that 2/2, he would have had the bone. We wouldn't have taken the damage. So by not Shadow Stepping that SI when we did, we lost the game. And that was a miscalculation on my behalf. For some reason, it didn't register that we need we either had Shadow Step or whatnot. So 5. Control. Cool. This is N'Zoth Control Shaman. Man, alright, so I was taking Brody out at like 12 o'clock or like 1 o'clock in the morning, so it was really dark out and I couldn't see anything in our backyard, or my backyard. And I had, you know, I take him out all the time, no big deal. So I was standing there and I had the light on him, but I didn't look where I was standing. And like 30 seconds passed, I'm standing there, and then all of a sudden my ankle hurts. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? So I look down at my ankle, and I notice that I'm standing in a fucking ant pile, and all the ants are going fucking nuts. And I'm like, holy shit. I look at my feet, but my shoes are covered with ants, and there's like 3 ants biting my ankle. I got like, I'm all crawling up my socks. I'm like, holy shit. So I'm like freaking the fuck out right now, because I'm getting dominated by ants. So I did like this stupid like ant removal dance at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was horrible, guys. It was like the worst thing ever. And now I have like 10 ant bites on my leg. Or on my ankle. And every time I put on socks or put on shoes or I walk, it like scratches my ankle, and it makes them worse. I'm pretty sure I'm like allergic or something. I've never had an issue with ant bites before. I've always gotten like an ant bite And then I just don't scratch it, of course, and it'll go away in like a day or two. And like I've had these for like 2 or 3 days now, and they itch so fucking bad, and it hurts. Like this morning, my foot was like, it felt like throbbing. And I'm like, what the hell? Like these things are just little fucking ants, man. Why am I getting wrecked? It's awful, guys. Don't get wrecked by ants like me. I wonder what totem or secret that is. So I was thinking Mana Tide, but we float too much mana in the early game. So next turn we can just play in the Mana Tide, and I'm hoping he swings the Eagle Horn Bow and one of these 1/1s. There's like crackling noises in my bedroom. What the fuck? Sounded like, I don't know, man. That was fucking weird. I am Jacob. No, Jack Boo. I am Jack Boo. Alright, Jack Boo. I have a feeling that's a snipe. I have a feeling that is a snipe, and if that is a snipe, I want to play this thing from below. Yep. I want to play the thing from below because now he has to attack into it with his Eagle Horn. If I would have played the Stonehill defender dies, he gets an extra charge, he can go face. Now the question is this a freezing trap or not? Could be an explosive. I might wait a turn. If it's freezing trap, I want to attack now. If it's explosive trap, I don't want to attack at all. It's most likely a freezing, but I don't know. Could be a hat trick, but I'm not going to attack. I'll hold it till next turn because he has to get through this 5/1 or not. He could just play Rexar. And now I casually get outvalued. Okay. This game is, I repeat, not going the way I thought it would. Yeah, it was explosive. So even if I would have attacked, I would have got wrecked regardless. I was 100% getting wrecked no matter what I did there. Oh, man. I guess I'm gonna go for the highest value minion here. Because he's just gonna fucking hero power and go in every turn. So how we win this matchup is we have to get a good, like, Aya with Faceless Manipulator or Wide Eyes Faceless Manipulator and then get a good N'Zoth. Or we get a cheesy Bloodlust with, like, totems. That's how we win this game. Because we'll never outvalue that hero power of his. There's never a chance. Not with this particular deck. This deck has a lot of value, but not free giant minion every turn kind of value. Granted that we can Faceless Manipulator and Hex it, which is like a turn swing, but that doesn't win games. So next turn we're going to be able to play like Mana Tide, Hero Power. I don't think that's great enough. I think it's like Halazeal Hero Power kind of turn. We can't even Hero Power because we're going to be at 7, but overloaded 1 because of the water speaker. Stealth, poisonous. That's annoying. That is very annoying. We know Mana Tide's only going to draw 1 card, but... So he swings in with the 3/3 poisonous into the 1/4, and then the weapon into the Tide. And then next turn we Jade Lightning the 3/3. And we save the Faceless for the for a Death Rattle on our side, which hopefully we can get. My ankle's killing me though. I even put calamine lotion and shit on it. It doesn't do anything. And then like I got these big blisters, or what, not big blisters, but blisters. So I popped them, but I didn't like squeeze them. I just take a little needle and boop. So and then it like helped for a little bit, but they've already like formed back up. It's crazy. It's craziness. Wow. Look at him go. So 3/3 goes into 3/6, and then the, well, and the 2/1 face weapon into 0/3, and then the 3/3 into the 3/6. You better attack face with your other wolves first so you get the buff, I know. Oh, he's actually going to be able to keep this guy's stealth, which is even worse for us. Wow. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane, my man. That is a good creature we got out of the Maelstrom portal. Very much so above average. I am scared of these Build-A-Bears, man. What a good card to have on 6 versus our particular deck. If we were playing a Pokemon Shaman, we would have just fucking wrecked this guy. But we're playing the very slow Shaman, so no wrecking will be done here. Oh, buddy. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. This next turn will be at 8. So we can go like Bog Champ or something. 5/5 Death Rattle. I don't really care about that. 4/5, I don't care about that. I almost want to Hex this, but it's not really worth it. I guess I could Faceless it. We can't Hex anymore, lol. I mean, I'd rather hit a Savannah High main. So this is 4, we're at... I just want to get these Mana Tides to cycle into something I need, man. Like, we're looking for Wide Eyes, Aya, Karen, Azoth, like, the point of the deck. We're getting none of it. Like, I never outvalue him. That's why we have to, you know, expedite this this process going on here. Oh shit, he's a 6/3. So I guess we devolve that every time. Gave him a 3/5. Are you fucking kidding me? Like a 4, this is a 4 mana 3/5. That's pretty fucking good. I was expecting, like, I don't know, a 4/3, a 4/4, something that I don't know. And it has a good ability too, right? If it kills something and it turns into a 6-drop, so he's evolving all over the place. 2 more secrets. Savannah Hyman? Nah. I don't think you play Savannah Hyman onto this board. Because he wants to hero power every turn. So, maybe like a, I don't know. I don't know what he would be thinking about for 4 mana that he would play. Because Houndmaster isn't something he does. It'd have to be a beast. Maybe he's looking for a 4 mana beast. Got cheaps, like a 1 and a 3, like a 4. He probably holds the attack, right? Barnes. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, before we do any of this. I could volcano this. Eh. Pulled Doomsayer, didn't it? Are you fucking kidding me? Out of all the cards it could have pulled Karen, Aya, or Wide Eyes. And it pulled Doomsayer. My luck is always. Good job, team. Great work. I could have just traded Volcano. That would have been cool too. But I hoped I would have gotten a minion. Like, if he wouldn't have done, like, if we wouldn't have pulled Doomsayer here, we would have pulled a great minion. We could have easily swarmed the board from there because we had 20/20 in stats on here at least. But now we drew absolutely fucking nothing. That's good fucking shit. Snipe. Not snipe. This is 6, I guess. Ah, this is so bad. Oh, Doomsayer, you got me fucked up, man. I just got jebaited. Stealth, poisonous, summon a beast. Okay. We're at 30, so like Volcano Halazeal doesn't even like seem that appealing. What did he give him? Death Rattle. All right. Freezing. It's fine. The reason I did this is because I don't really mind taking 6 damage because we have Halazeal in hand. Like, I would rather keep a 2/1 out that contests this 1/1 and return the Blood Mage, which I can combo later with cards like Jade Lightning, than actually deal, like, normally 6 damage to your face against a Hunter is really bad, but in this situation it doesn't really make a difference because its hero power is value oriented, not face oriented. I really wish I would have held that Faceless Manipulator. Saved it for Wide Eyes. Or maybe Stonehill Defender would have given us a Wide Eyes, but nope. Thinking of a way how we can fit another Stonehill Defender in this deck, given the fact that Wide Eyes is such a great card, and making multiple of them is pretty important. So Stonehill Defender gives you a good chance to get Wide Eyes. Cards like Alakir the Windlord isn't bad, Earth Elemental isn't bad. Got rid of Call of the Wild. That was a big pick. There's a good chance we can mill him now. Alright, so let's go with this. See if he has a snipe. Nope. I don't attack because it could be explosive shot, and I'd rather him to attack with his weapon first. We know one of them is going to be a hat trick, so whatever spell we cast next, we can assume that that there's going to be a cat. But does the hat trick perform when I play the spell or after it? Because if I go like Volcano, does it actually kill the card that comes out of it? And he's already at 14, so he's getting pretty close to death as well. So like cards like Jade Lightning, I mean 6 damage and he's at 14 or whatever, and puts him down to 8. Just in that range, man. But there's no burst in this deck besides Bloodlust, which is an issue. And we've seen double freezing trap, explosive trap, and snipe. We haven't seen a single cat, and we haven't seen... Yeah, he still has 2 cats left. And I'm guessing that's an explosive, right? So we have cat, explosive. But how many secrets? He had 3 secrets, right? Still have a Hex left, which is going to be useful. Doomsayer is going to be nice. Devolve's going to be decent. Another Volcano is good. Bloodlust is going to make the game. Wide Eyes is good. Yeah, 3 secrets left. That's so many. Kill the totem? Nah, both of them are dead regardless. Okay, so we play Karen, Doomsayer, Hero Power. So given we know Karen's gonna die, he's gonna Hero Power every time here. He's running out of cards though, so he's gonna start taking Fatigue. So there's a good chance we can win this in Fatigue now because that Doom Pact, he cycled 3. If he plays 1 Call of the Wild, we can assume he plays 2 maybe. So we have to expect another one. So we need to save our Volcanoes. Oh man, even with that shitty luck earlier, there's actually a way that we can maybe win this. He's killing the Doomsayer this turn as well, which is pretty intense. So which one of these is definitely a freezing trap. So how much is on the board? 9, 6, that's 15 right there. If I attack here, this returns back. Then I could Maelstrom Volcano. Whoa. So this is 10, 16. This is 7, 8, 9, 14. It's still over. I guess we gotta hope. Kill his side of the board, man. Don't kill all my creatures. And, oh my god. Healed for 6, which is a big deal. At least my guy lived, man. So the secrets he has is not a hat trick. He has definitely an explosive shot. What is the last one? Snake trap? No, snake trap would have triggered. I really didn't want to say it, but could it be a what is it? Not dart trap.
Which tracks to follow?
I don't know. I'm missing something. Misdirection. That's what it is. Misdirection. Piranha launcher. Lil. Another secret. Holy shit. As much as I don't want to use a Jade Lightning on this, because he's just, I swear he has to have hat tricks in here. They have to be here. Do I just play this? But I want to play this with, if I play this, I don't think he's going to be able to kill it. I don't know, he probably is. I want to use this with Volcano. Or at least with Jade Lightning. And I want to Jade Lightning this 1-1. But then he's just going to get another weapon swing. And he's going to maybe summon a 4-2 with stealth. But then we get a 6-6 on board. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Hat trick? No hat trick. Holy moly. Well, we know it's not another freezing trap. We've already seen 2 of those. So... Hey, get out of there. Brody boy, the garbage pail is not for you. And the reason I wanted to kill the 1-1 with Jade Lightning is not because it's for value, it's just to have a card on our side to be able to trade into what he plays. And even if we draw Bloodlust, I don't even think we Bloodlust attack face because of Explosive Shot. We lose 2 minions, 1 does 9. You know, we put him at 7, which is great and all, but we can still lose. We're at 18. He summons 2 cards or 1 card, swings face 1 time, we're dead the following turn, so... We always win in Fatigue because Wide Eyes actually puts another card in our deck, which is going to put 6, and then the one that gets brought back from the off is 7, so it's our 7 to his 2. Kill commanding the 0-2 to deadly shot the 6-6, which means he's only hero powering, he's only developed the 1-1, and it gets us that much closer to getting either a Volcano, so we can go Halaziel Volcano, or Wide Eyes, so we can instantaneously play a guy. Does that guy have charge? Wow. Charge, your other beasts have +1 attack. Okay.
My life is yours.
Let's hope our next card is a Volcano or a Lightning Storm. It's 50% chance to get AoE for Halaziel. Or we just go with N'Zoth and summon a Wide Eyes again. He has 1 card left. This is going to be a close game. The only thing the only thing that has kept him in this game is his hero power. But he's running, he only has 2 minions this entire deck. He has Barnes and Rage. Halaziel Volcano would almost assuredly win this game. Hex does not do it. We got no AoE. I'm pretty sure we lose now. Trade. Yep, we lose. We needed to draw a Volcano or Lightning Storm. That sucks. Okay, next deck. So what we could have done in that game is to just hope that he didn't get a, we needed to either draw the Storm Guardian right there, or we needed him not to get Rexar on 6, and us not to maybe get Doomsayer on out of our Rage. Like, those things, like, had to have, like, both of the things had to go wrong, right? And thinking back, you know, when we took that 6 damage early on, I had made the assumption that Halaziel would indeed heal us. Hey, Brody, you're barking at your reflection. Anyway, I had made assumptions that were not valid later because of bad RNG, so. Against Mage, I mean, it could be... Could be aggro, could be control. Who the fuck knows? So I'm gonna mulligan as if it's aggro, because if we're wrong and it's control, if we mulligan and we mulligan for control and it's aggro, we lose. So we might as well just mulligan as if it's aggro, and if it is aggro, we stand a chance. But if we don't mulligan to it's aggro, we're gonna lose because not having Doomsayer, we lose. I'm rank 10. I really don't care about winning this. I'm not trying to play Quest Mage with my fucking... Oh shit, we rolled the wheel and we played the same deck. My bad. 11 was the pick. My bad. We didn't change decks. So this is 9, 10, 11? No. 10, 11. Yeah. Okay. So Cthulhu Druid. I'm going to... I really don't like Eater of Secrets in this deck. There hasn't been enough mages on ladder. Well, Hunter's kind of popular. I don't know. We'll keep it in there. We just played against two people in a row that had secrets in their deck, so maybe Eater of Secrets is good right now. But yeah, queuing into any sort of anti-control deck with our control shaman, probably not the best thing in the world. So we keep Doomsayer and Jade Blossom, and that's it. Dude, my RNG is hitting hard tonight. Queuing with control. Hit not anti-control Hunter, but meme Hunter, which does especially well when against our deck if they draw Rexar on 6, because they have no other way to outvalue us. And us not to draw Nizal, like our death rattles until like the bottom 10, which happened. And then also Doomsayer out of like, it's just I don't need to explain it. You guys saw it. Games like Fortnite, that doesn't happen. Because I'm actually just good at that game. So when I shoot someone and they die, that's it. That's all we need to do. So he's Jade. I don't really care. This deck, I think, does fine against Jade. Granted that we have basically 3 Cthulhu's. So the main thing is here is we have Cthulhu in our hand already. We have 1 Doomcaller, which is okay. The main thing is we want to draw an Ultimate Infestation or a Nourish so we can refill our hand after we ramp. That's like the main purpose here. But if we whiff and draw like Naturalizes and like Wraths and Wild Growths after we've already hit like the mana curve that we needed, then that's bad. So next turn's Blossom Beckoner. Probably followed by Doomsayer just to buy us some time. Hey, get out of there. That's the trash can. That's not for you. You little sneaky boy. You're trying to pull the sneaky snakes on me and it's not going to work. Yeah, bro, I'm ramping jades too. My jades are bigger than yours. And I only have 2 jade cards in my deck. Hell yeah, brother. So I guess our best draw again, Nourish or Malfurion, probably. Uh-oh. Aya. Yeah.
This way.
So do I kill Aya? Sure. That's quite a commitment, right? He would need Wrath and Hero Power just to save his 3/3. I guess Swipe does it too. Swipe off the top. Alright, guys. I can only do so much, my friends. Is this where we drop another Doomsayer and then get Doomcaller on a clear board, or we just play the Doomcaller? I like another Doomsayer. What are the chances he top decks another Swipe? Because then we get Doomcaller on a clean board. Wild Growth, Wrath, Hero Power. Motherfucker. That was also this best top deck you could get. Because when you Hero Power and Wrath, that takes up 4 of your mana. You only have 7 left. So what other card would you want to play? A Wild Growth to ramp in there. We're going to play Cthulhu on 10. And then he's hopefully going to kill it. And we can play another Doomcaller. I guess Ultimate Infestation would actually probably be better than Cthulhu. This always trades here. And this gets played. Hopefully it kills these minions, but it's not. It's going to leave one alive. It leaves the biggest one alive at 1 HP. The worst HP. The worst one alive. I wonder if he kills Cthulhu. No? Just goes face. Okay. None of our creatures are dying this turn, right? So. Sure. The reason I'm doing this, because if he infestations this, I want a Doomcaller. And I can get the 6/6 off the board, which we don't have a great way to do. And this right here, trading, is going to kill his dude. So if he has something to kill the Cthulhu, it's okay. If he can't kill the Cthulhu, then we can just go from there. And that means he's probably leaving up the Doomcaller. Nice. I don't think I ever naturalize here. That's fine.
Sleep.
So we're just gonna hope he doesn't top deck an Ultimate Infestation or a Nourish. Those are his best 2 cards. The card in his hand isn't Ultimate Infestation or Nourish, or he would have played that. Guaranteed. Jade Blossom, I guess that's a pretty good card for him to top deck. Granted, he gets a 7/7 out of the deal. But I guess Ultimate Infestation would have been much worse. Wrath, we always use this to cycle. Okay. Do I ever naturalize this card? I really don't want to, so I'm not. The reason being is because when he attacks into the 1/2 next turn with his 7/6, we can infestation it after that. There's no reason to attack with the 7-9. I'd rather smack his face. Oh, snap. Looks like he made his way out of it. So it looks like now, even if I Ultimate Infestation this Primordial Drake, we can't actually kill it with this 2-2. That's very inconvenient. Looks like we drew our Cthulhu again. Do we ever attack? No. So this is our last Cthulhu, and he's only a 12-12 because we played the second Doomcaller. There's his infestation. This is bad. Thinking this is Fandral Swipe Wrath. I guess Swipe Hero Power does the same thing. I guess Nourish is also pretty good. Nourish, we go to 5. Nah. Because if he doesn't kill the Fandral, we can go with the Malfurion, and hopefully we can draw a Disciple or Beckoner. So we want to make Cthulhu a little bit bigger, to be honest. This isn't a big enough Cthulhu. It doesn't make me happy. If he doesn't really play too much here, then I guess I'll play it. But he's gonna play. He's gonna play March Age. Happens every time. Happens every time. Swipe Hero Power. All right. So this is where we naturalize the Jade Golem. So we don't have a great way to deal with it. Six cards to his 5 cards. He still has Jade Idol, but he has to shuffle it still. There's actually merit for the Malfurion there, but the 5/7 makes our Cthulhu again bigger, which is the key here. Fandral, Jade Idol. We'll Nourish. Whoa. That means he doesn't have the Jade Idol yet. Because you would play Jade Idol first, shuffle, and then you play Nourish to draw into the Jade Idols. If he has the Jade Idol in his hand and he Nourish first, that's just retarded.
I'm almost out of cards.
Please innervate. Whew. Is this where I drop the Cthulhu? Go for the win next turn? I think so. Hopefully it kills Fandral. Alright. So, I guess he can beat it with a BGH. He can't beat it with a silence. Because even if he silences it, it goes to a 6/6, and then I just naturalize Dark Arakoa. So he's shuffling it back into the deck, meaning he's going to draw more with a Nourish. You have to have some master plan here, dude. Because you're going down. You're going down. Your infinite little Jade Idols don't really work here because you have to face a 15/15 Cthulhu. He targeted it with something. Naturalize? No fucking way. Oh my god. He also plays his Naturalize. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did we just lose to a Naturalize? I think we did. I'm actually not sure which one I go with. What is my health? 17? Yeah, we can go with spiders. Alright, so my thought process here is we can hero power Disciple, which is again 5 more damage. He has no more behemoths, no more Twilight Drakes. He can only make Drades, and if he goes hero power, that puts him at 5, which means he also now has to Malfurion, right? If he Malfurions, I guess I lose. Because he can go Malfurion for 5 armor, he goes to 9, and then he hero powers and goes to 12. And then he's out of range. Yep, I lose. There's no way I could have... I guess... Alright, I could have saved the second Doomguard to make yet another Cthulhu to play around him having Naturalize, but you don't play around Druids really having Naturalize right now. Like, that's not a very popular card in the Jade Druid list. If it is, it's like one of them, right? Unfortunate. Anyway, we're gonna end the episode there. I'll see you guys in the next episode, of course. I'm Robert Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.